Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sellers. He eludes the rush. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Willis. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaking ankles with the spin move. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
A third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
NC State needs to convert this fourth down. To the air, it's Sellers. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. No chance to catch it.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Willis. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense is set up for the first down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's first and goal.
First and goal, handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And we're able to get him down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Handoff heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away and see what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. He's escaping the pocket now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Cotters now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw. It's Willis. Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup.
Caught near the goal line.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And the Cougars line it up with first and goal. They go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They'll take the lead in the second half. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Trying to extend the play. Catch made wide open way downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Halfback's got it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Sellers. He's got his man wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, NC State. They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Let's fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll run it to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Soto. And they've got the returner corralled. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. No press here. The defense backing away. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Willis. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Wolfpack. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Sellers. hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the sack. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to